Hi guys, happy Friday. I'm just going for a record number of videos this week, like one a day. I've just had a lot of questions about practice stuff because some people are getting worried about the exam and the eqao. So I just wanted to show you where you can find tons of practice. Head to the content. And if you're looking to practice for the exam and eqao, there's this folder called Review for eqao and Final Exam. If you click there, this giant review booklet is a review of the whole course. And I know the units don't measure up. It's just from when I taught it in person and I started with measurement before. So just totally ignore how it's like unit 1 measurement because we started with algebra, but it doesn't matter. So anyways, this goes through all the measurement, like a bunch of measurement questions. And then, it's like a lot. Then it goes through algebra, so you can practice algebra skills. Then it goes through linear relations and analytic geometry in one section. And then it finishes off with geometry. So it's got the entire course, just not lined up the way we did it, but doesn't matter. And then there's answers on this section. So it goes through the whole booklet with answers. So this one's a good one to print off or do whatever you want. It's 11 pages and practice all those. There's a whole section of review videos. So this goes through every unit and just is a quick summary. It doesn't go through the details of every single thing, but it's a lot. And I think this review booklet is the same one I posted on the other thing. Yeah. So then I also put a link to this entire course review booklet, which is the exact same one that's here. This formula sheet that's in here is the formula sheet that eqao will provide for you. So eqao actually gives you this formula sheet. You don't need to bring it to the eqao. But you'll need this for the final exam. This is the only formula sheet you're allowed on the final exam. So you will want to print this out probably and have it with you during the final exam. So that section is a really good review for the eqao and final exam. Then if you head to eqao practice, this slideshow just has like a whole bunch of eqao practice questions, one on each slide. I gotta go through and like check everyone's answers. So what somebody told us, which was an awesome idea, during one of our virtual classroom sessions, somebody said, hey, why not make a copy of this entire slideshow and then you can practice all the questions. Because I said choose any question to complete, but only choose one, so that way there's enough for everyone. So if you make a copy and save it in your own Google Drive, then you can do the whole thing and then check your answers with other people. So somebody's like done this question. I was saying before it'd be cool if you put your name on it so I know who did each question, but no big deal. So yeah, you just go through and try all the questions. I'm going to go through and mark them all. I'll get on that. Okay, so that's something you could practice. And then there's a link to, or no, I just put the PDF in here, the questions from 2015. You can just go to the actual eqao website and grab as many practice booklets as you want to. So if you actually head to eqao.com, English, the assessments, grade 9 math, and then you click maybe that you're a student. You just keep scrolling down and then you find nothing helpful there. I thought there might be practice ones. Okay, so maybe you want to be an educator? Let's try that. Sorry, I haven't been on this site lately. I'm missing it. They don't make it super easy to find practice tests, do they? Huh. Okay, let's be a parent. Oh, examples. That's what we want. Examples of the assessment. There we go. Okay, so if you go to the assessments, examples of the assessments, and then you click on grade 9. There we go. Sorry about that. And you can probably just figure it out faster than me. But there's some question and answer book practice questions, and they have the scoring rubrics and answer keys for multiple choice questions. You can go through that as many as you want. they tend to ask the same similar style of question all the time, so that could be helpful. Okay, and yet another area to practice stuff is in the culminating assignment area. This one's your actual culminating task that you should hand into the Dropbox by June 14th. But then there's 5 practice assignments that all have answers. So if you open them up, they're just practice questions on algebra, etc. And then the answers are just at the bottom, so you can check. And I think that's all the practice that I have for you. It is. So that's tons of stuff that you can do to practice. And you can always go back over and retry, you know, the final assignments, like retry, well, I guess you can't if they're on online tests, but you can retry a lot of the old assignments and like practice questions from the other units too. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to show you was I put on the news announcements area the exam and eqao frequently asked questions section. So you want to click on the link to the FAQ section. And when you click on that, it's just questions that people have been asking me. And as it gets bigger, if you view it in the document, show document outline, then you can see all the questions that were asked here. So like, oh, when is the final exam? And then it will take you to that question. A calendar of events. So, yeah, check here before you email me. There's not that many questions. And I think that's all I had to say. I got a lot of emails about, hey, miss, I added my Unit 3, like I fixed up my Unit 3 final assignment. Yeah, as you can see, there's 4 people that I haven't marked yet that just recently handed it in, and some people updated theirs. So I just haven't got there yet. It's like a lot of stuff to mark, and so I can't. I just do whatever I can in a day, and I usually do a bunch of stuff at night too, but you know, there's never enough time. So I will definitely get to it, don't worry, but it might just take me a while. And don't feel bad bugging me. I don't mind at all. If you email me and you're like, hey, you still haven't marked it, did you forget? You totally don't feel bad about emailing me. I don't mind, because it makes me think, oh, I better do that. Okay, so I think that's all. I just wanted to update you on practice stuff and exam and eqao stuff. Don't be stressed, I hope. I know that's easier to say, but the eqao is, I don't know, it's a pretty good test. It's just a lot of questions and a lot of time, but you can take your time. You get 2 hours of booklet, so you don't have to worry. And the exam is just basically a few questions from each of the units that we've done in this course. So if you've been okay with the whole course so far, then you shouldn't have too much trouble with the exam. Okay, so we're on Unit 5 now. Oh shoot, I have to make a checklist for Unit 5 and put it in the calendar. Okay, I'm on that right now. So you should be able to check back in a couple minutes and there'll be a checklist ready for Unit 5. But it officially starts now, or Wednesday. Okay, good luck everyone.